Katha, What's Your Story? A storytelling event by Sugar Medias.
So, in 2006, my life came to a standstill. I was 14 years old and I'm actually an NRI. I'm not from India, I'm from the States. So, July 2006, I had actually come to India for a month to meet my cousins, meet my Masi, meet my family. And after coming back, I'm assuming that I had gotten malaria. I was only 14 years old. I'm assuming that I gotten malaria. I was having the symptoms. So I went to my pediatrician and he told me that it was just probably because of the seasonal flu, the seasonal weather. Just take a paracetamol, you'll be totally fine. I took that and fever तो तब जाता था, but after the effects wore off, it would skyrocket to 102, 103, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. My mom and dad were very freaked out, obviously, and they took me to the emergency room where they did all of their regular testing. Everything was normal. They finally did a lumbar puncture, which is where they take a needle, insert it into the spinal cord and remove the fluid to test for neurological diseases or illnesses. That was normal. All my reports were normal. And my mom even told them that I'd gone to India, I'd probably gotten malaria, तो आप उसका भी test कर लो. That was also normal. So, during end of August, September, all of these symptoms lasted throughout. So around beginning of September, I went to the doctor again, to the emergency room. They did another lumbar puncture. वो भी normal. After coming home, the next morning, I woke up and I was hallucinating. I could not recognize my mother. My mother was coming to wake me up and I shouted, "तू कौन है? तू..." She's like, "I'm your mother. मेरी माँ मेरे लिए मर गई है. तू है कौन? तू मुझे किडनैप करके लेकर आई है. Send me home, take me back to my mom and dad." My mom was obviously very distraught. She told me to go back to sleep and after 5 minutes I woke up and I was totally normal. I was recognizing my mom, I was recognizing my grandmother. I could recognize everyone. So my grandmother said that शायद से बुखार सर पे चढ़ गया होगा. Just take her to the emergency room, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. My mom told me to get up, brush your teeth and we'll go to the doctor. As soon as I got up, I was limping. I wasn't able to walk properly. I was walking as if I had too much to drink. I went to the bathroom and I couldn't urinate anymore. My mom and dad took me to the emergency room and they transferred me to a bigger hospital where they did an MRI and they thought that they saw something in the back of my neck, a shadow. It was an assumption, it wasn't conclusive. They took me into the testing room to do another lumbar puncture. And I was on my side. They did the procedure. They turned me on my back and I started having seizures. My seizures lasted for about 20-30 seconds, which caused my blood pressure to skyrocket. I threw up and half of my vomit went into my lungs, half of it came out, causing respiratory arrest and cardiac arrest. I was declared dead for 7 minutes and the normal is 3 minutes or otherwise the person's gone. After 7 minutes, they did the electric shocks and they got my heart back. I came into consciousness. I had a ventilator. You can still see a scar here. I had a ventilator. And the next day, they did another lumbar puncture, causing me to go into a coma. I was in a coma for 23 days, during which I was declared dead twice, once again. Now, on the 21st of September, the doctors had a meeting with my parents and they said that विराली में कोई improvement नहीं है, वो नहीं बचेगी. We want to pull the plug on a ventilator. My mom has always been a very strong person. She has never cried during this whole thing. That day, वो उनके पैरों में गिर गई, उनके पैरों पकड़े and she cried so much कि उनके जूते गिल्ले कर दिए. And she said that मेरी बेटी की 15th birthday आ रही है 29 September को. You have to keep her alive until then. The doctor said fine, लेकिन एक ही शर्त पे. We are giving you a consent form, आपको उस पर सिग्नेचर करना है. इफ़ कोई इम्प्रूवमेंट नहीं होता है 29th को, 30th September को वी विल पुल द प्लग. My mom signed my death certificate that day without knowing if I would survive. On the 29th of September, we called 75 people into my hospital room. And at 3:05 p.m., जिस टाइम पे मेरा जन्म हुआ था, everyone was surrounding my bed singing happy birthday. 3:05 p.m. exactly, मेरे डैड ने मेरा हाथ पकड़ा, जैसे केक काटा मैंने मेरी आंखें खोल दी. I opened my eyes and I'm just staring at the ceiling. And after 20 minutes, I go back into a coma. The doctors congratulated my parents, saying that Virali bach jayegi. The 5th of October, I came out of my coma. Everything was fine with me, except for the fact that I was paralyzed from the neck down. मेरे हाथ कुछ नहीं चल रहे थे. When I went home, I had tried actually contacting my friends and my family. They cut contact. They said that मैं उन पर burden हूँ because I'm disabled. I suffered from depression. I tried committing suicide twice. And in 2008, I finally decided to come to India for unconventional treatments. In 2008, I had the worst experience of my life in India. I was molested by the porters at a railway station. I wanted to go to Delhi and my mom asked 2 porters to lift me. तो एक बंदे ने मेरे चेस्ट पे हाथ रख दिया and he started molesting me. That happened 3 times, 2008, 2011, 2013. I stayed quiet because I was scared of being slut-shamed. I didn't want my mother to go through anything, to be the blame. I didn't want her to be blamed for this. Finally, in 2017, I decided, अपनी BJP government आई, Accessible India campaign launch किया. I decided that it was time for me to raise my voice. So I started a petition called #MyTrain2. With that petition, it has over 2 lakh signatures on change.org. And with the help of a railway official in Kerala, I've made 6 stations in Kerala totally wheelchair accessible without any renovations. That actually landed me in, I was actually acknowledged as one of the most inspirational and influential women of 2017 by BBC 100 Women. I furthered my career as a motivational speaker. I furthered my career as a model. I am actually currently actively pursuing modeling. I won many prestigious awards. Women's Achievement Award by Delhi Commission of Women 2017, Bharat Prerna Award 2018, and Darpan was actually talking about scuba diving. So a fun fact about me is I actually went scuba diving with Nikhil Channappa, and with him I made Supersonic Festival accessible, and I've been attending it for 2 years in a row, and I've just been trying to reach out to people and tell them that just because you're able to walk right now, that's not going to be forever. One day or the other, you will need an assistive mobility device, whether it be temporary, but you will need it. For example, and I'm not trying to call anyone out or anything, but just the stage, it's not accessible. People had to lift me up. And though I really thank you, I am really appreciative. But if we could all just go out of our way, any location, any place, just talk to people and tell them that boss, अभी तो mandatory है, अभी तो government ने law pass कर दिया है. You need to be accessible. This is just not my responsibility. It's your responsibility too, because वो आपको भी affect करेगा. Either you, your friends, your family, your neighbors, but आपको affect करेगा. So please raise your voice. Make India accessible. Secure your future. Thank you.
Katha, What's Your Story? A storytelling event by Sugar Medias.